Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nikki. I'm a homeschool mom to an only child in 4th grade. Today I have kind of a flip through, let's discuss unusually fun math and reading. If you've not heard of this awesome resource, keep watching. Okay, so I came across this book on Amazon. I think Amazon. Was it Amazon? Oh gosh. It's on Amazon. I will have a link down below, but I'm so glad that I came across this. This is definitely a huge hit in our homeschool. She actually asks to do this, which if anyone knows my kid, like that was not ever the case for like anything besides history. So the fact that she's asking for this, this has just became a great supplemental resource in our homeschool. So we're going to talk about it. So this is a book, I believe it goes up to 5th or 6th. I think it's just 5th. And I'll write it on the screen once I remember, but I'll write it on the screen. Anyway, so I'm way late to the game. So I know she's in 4th grade, but I have picked up 3rd and 4th, and eventually I will pick up 5th because I'm just obsessed and she's obsessed. So this is just what it is. It's unusual, funny facts so I'll just read you the back. So it says the pages in this book deliver a dose of amusing and interesting information that kids will just love. Did you know that wombats poop cube-shaped poos? Or that cotton candy was invented by a dentist? That's not all you'll find in this book. There are informational reading passages with nonfiction text features, comprehension questions, writing response questions, math problem solving, puzzles, mazes, logic problems, creative thinking activities, and more. Get ready for giggles and excessive fact-sharing sessions as children read about astonishing animals, odd objects, curious customs, awesome anatomy, and peculiar places. It's true when they say this is a book for kids that don't want to put down. This is a Carson de Losa education, and like this is like the first workbook type book that my child has not just started crossing out pages that she doesn't want to do. That says it all for me right there, but I just want to show you it is in color and it is beautiful. The stories are just awesome, and they're unusual, and they're fun, and they're engaging. So like it said, square poop. There's all different types of themes here. So then after that, they're going to have some type of math page and some type of comprehension page to what they just read. So like the comprehension questions, and then they have some type of math questions that also relates to what they read, which is really convenient. Like fainting goats. Let's see. Her next one is going to be can-do kangaroos. Fun facts also are added to these. Brainy bees. So many fun things. Pecan pie 24/7. I mean, ketchup as medicine. What? Like just so many fun topics. And it looks like red might be food related. Perfect pizza. So it's like themed, which is even cooler. Now I'm curious if there's like what the theme is, if it says it's so in the beginning of the book. Yes. Okay, cool. So the table of contents in the very front of the book, the green theme is astonishing animals and plants. Then we go into curious customs, awesome anatomy, odd objects, and peculiar places. So lots of fun things. There is 212 with answer key in the back. I don't have her do this like every single day, but I definitely incorporate it at least 1 or 2 times a week in our homeschool. It's typically on the days that I work, as it's just an added thing for her to have a little bit more time occupied to give her something to do. and she really enjoys it. So it doesn't feel forced or like something that, you know, I would assign that she'd be like begrudgingly doing. She actually typically does it first because she's that excited about doing it. And when I look back and I check it every week, like, she's doing phenomenal. She's writing all the things. She's literally doing every single activity. It literally keeps her engaged, and that is 100% in my book for us, because if it keeps her engaged and involved and want to do it, then like we're doing it. I wouldn't say that this is like not hands, what am I saying? I wouldn't say that this is something to use alone as a math or reading curriculum. I do think that this is definitely a supplemental resource, but you can easily take this and do what you want with it, right? Like how they learned about poop in wombats. Maybe that'll strike an avenue where they're going to want to rabbit hole into wombats and more about them, and, you know, learn more facts and interesting things. Or you can go to the library and pick out some wombat books. You could probably find some videos on wombats and what their actual poop looks like. So there's a lot of things that you can take out of this and make into a bigger thing, but I don't solely believe that this is good on its own. But it's definitely a great supplement in our homeschool. So pick it up. I will have it linked down below. Honestly, you're just gonna want it. Like, go do it, because your kid is going to love it, and that's all that matters. I do love that it has the critical thinking added into this in some way, shape, or form as well, because it always has like these like clues, and, you know, there's always something to get them thinking. Solve each problem. Like the word problems that are in here for math are really, really good, and it has gotten her to think sometimes out of the box and use her brain. Like, nothing is just like laid out for her in this book. Like, she has to use her brain and think of all the amazing things. And like, I love that it's in color. I love all the pictures and graphics and stuff like that. And I mean, come on, like, you just want it, so grab it. I'll have it linked in the box below. Let me know if you've heard of this. Have you tried it? I'm so curious, because I have not heard anyone talk about this, but I think it's not talked about enough, because it is just great. And I wish they had higher levels for it, and I hope they come out with it, but I'm not holding my breath. But they need more. Like, they need a lot more in this category. I would buy it for science. I would buy it for every freaking level. And you can kind of incorporate science, because some of the things that they're unusually learning fun facts about are science related. We're homeschoolers. We could fit it all in one, right? See you in my next video.